Hello everyone, a very good evening from me, Sanjana Bhattacharya. I'm back again with the playbook and the English classes. So it's been quite a while since I have seen you all, met you all in the live sessions. So here I am back again with a vocabulary session on antonyms. So everyone, all those who are connected with me today, drop in your highs and your names, please. I would love to say a hi. So those who are connected with me, please drop in your names and we'll get started with the session in a while. Before that, let's just share our greetings. I'm seeing you all for a long time, after a long time. So I'm excited and let's see how many of you are here. Please drop in your names. Okay, I can see Pratyush. Hi Pratyush, how have you been? All right, so meanwhile, all of you here and dropping in your names, let me show you all what's going on in the platform. So, I hope some of you have come across the daily challenges button right over here, and those who haven't yet explored it. So, when you visit the website or when you open the app, you'll find this icon right over here which says daily challenges, right? So what is it about? So you all can bin streaks and you all can earn some extra coins uh, by maintaining the streak. So what you have need to do is just click on come every day onto the platform and click on the particular activity that is showing up on your app, and you can play it or solve the activity whatever it is being put up, and you can win coins. So in a way you can also maintain a streak. So you need to come every day to the platform and maintain the streak. So it will maintain your longest streak. So I have visited the platform 3 days in a row. That's my longest streak. So I missed it out on fourth and fifth days. So I lost my current streak. So I visited again on sixth. So my current streak is one. So you all can maintain your streaks right over here, and you all can go ahead with the platform, the various activities that are going on. And yes, let me know what have you all been creating. Also, there are many story series that have come up on the platform, so don't forget to give it a read. Share it with your friends and family if you like it, and also refer the platform to your friends so that you all can earn some extra coins. Right over here, let me show you all. So you all have a chance at earning extra coins just by inviting your friends so that they can download the app, and you can also earn some extra coins. So you all can check it out right over here. All you need to do is copy the referral link and send an invite to your friends. Once they successfully download the app, you will have some extra coins in your pocket, in your playbook pocket. So you can use that to visit the store and also explore some exciting prizes that are up over here. So these are some cool prices right over here, and also some offers and discounts you all can redeem. So we'll come back to the platform later on, and now we'll go back to the session today. We are going to vocab it right with antonyms today. So let's see. All right. So moving on, what are antonyms? We know what are antonyms. They are opposites. So let's say we are talking about a particular word. Now uh, antonyms is all about how we are talking about the word which is just the opposite, which just makes the opposite sense. So we are going to learn about that. And yes, we are going to learn about five such words today, and right, it also has an exercise. So getting started with it, let's see what's the first one. So choose the best antonym for ancient. Ancient, which means no longer in existence. What is the correct antonym to ancient? Is it contemporary or is it dead? So you all can give me the options in the chat box. Any comment or any question that you have, you all can put it up in the chat box. So choose the best antonym for ancient, which means no longer in existence. Is it contemporary or does it mean dead? Okay. So ancient, and I'm getting answers which says contemporary. All right. Okay, fine. We will put out the answer the next minute. Let's see. Dead. Pratyush thinks it's dead. All right, we'll see the answer. Now you need to think of the antonym, the opposite of ancient. Ancient means something which is no longer in existence. It is a part of history. So what is the opposite of ancient? All right, let's look at the answer. It's A, contemporary. So, contemporary means living or occurring at the same time. So, contemporary can also be replaced with modern. So, ancient, the opposite of ancient is modern or contemporary. So, contemporary means living or occurring at the same time. You can also put it up in a sentence by saying the school applied contemporary methods to teach the children. All right. So that is the meaning of contemporary. It is the opposite of ancient. All right. Moving on from that, let's try another one. So choose the best antonym for blunt, which means not having a sharp edge or point. Now, what is the antonym for blunt? Is it sharp or is it dull? You all can put in your answers. Let's see. Okay. So blunt means not having a sharp edge or a point. What would be the opposite of blunt? Okay. All right, so we'll look at the answer in the next minute. Dull. Okay, Pratyush says it's dull. Well, what is the meaning of dull? Can you guess, Pratyush? Blunt means not having a sharp edge or a point. What is the meaning of sharp? What is the meaning of dull? Try to find out. I think you'll also find the answer. The antonym of blunt, which is sharp. So the answer is A, sharp. Now, sharp means something which is very pointy or can cut off something easily. Sharp knives, scissors. So blunt means something which is not sharp, and sharp obviously means it's an adjective. It implies that something that is very edgy or pointy and can cut something into pieces. So that's the opposite. That's the antonym for blunt. Quite easy. So moving on to the next word. Question 3. Choose the best antonym for courteous, which means polite and respectful. What is the antonym or opposite for courteous, which means polite and respectful? Does it mean well mannered, or is the opposite well mannered, or is it discourteous? So, courteous means somebody, it is an adjective and it can be used to define a person who is really polite and respectful and thinks about others and is very considerate. So, what could be the opposite? We are looking at antonyms here. So, antonyms would require you to search for the word which gives out the opposite meaning. The opposite meaning totally. So, courteous is the word which means polite and respectful. What is the opposite or antonym for courteous? Okay, discourteous. All right, I'm getting answers. What is your name? My vlogs. The channel name, My Vlogs. What is your name? Please tell me your name. All right. I'll put out the answer right over here. So, courteous, the opposite of courteous is discourteous. Option B. It means to show rudeness and a lack of consideration for other people. Somebody who's discourteous is very rude. They are not really friendly. All right. So, discourteous means showing rudeness and a lack of consideration for other people. Well, the option well mannered is a synonym for courteous. So let me tell you that as well. So well mannered is also a synonym for courteous. All right. Whereas discourteous is simply the opposite or antonym. So moving on to the next word. Choose the best antonym for frank, which means open, honest, and direct. Does it mean, okay, sorry, is the opposite free spoken, or is it secretive? Option A, free spoken. Option B, secretive. Frank, which means open, honest, and direct. Somebody who's frank is very open and direct. What would be the opposite of frank? Secretive, B. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to put out the answer then. Okay, so looking at the answer here, it says option B, secretive is the answer. Now, secretive means to conceal feelings and intentions or not to disclose information. To conceal something means to close up something, to keep secrets or hide intentions. That is the opposite of frank. So, somebody who is very frank is very open. They are quite, you can say they are quite friendly, and at times they are really direct. They say everything, what they just say whatever comes on their mind, whereas secretive people, they do not really let out their feelings or do not let out their intentions. They don't let their intentions be known to others, so they are quite secretive. The opposite of frank is secretive. The antonym for frank is secretive, whereas Free spoken here is again a synonym for frank. Somebody who's frank can also be free spoken, which means they are quite friendly and frank. All right. So moving on to the last word for today's session, choose the best antonym for rigid, which means unable to bend or be forced out of shape. Or, in simple words, rigid means something or somebody who is not flexible. All right. Rigid means something which is really not breakable in terms of materials, or something which cannot be forced out of shape. Or, if at all I have to say that a person is rigid, it means they are not flexible. So what can be the opposite? What can be the antonym for rigid? Is it gentle or is it stiff? Okay, read the question carefully, everyone. Choose the best antonym. All right, you have to choose the word which is opposite of rigid. If something is rigid, it's not really breakable, or it cannot be forced out of shape in terms of materials. In terms of people, or if you choose it as an adjective for persons, somebody who's not flexible, somebody who's very hard. So what can be the antonym? Okay, we'll see the answer in the next minute. Okay, well, right over here is the answer. Option A is the answer, gentle. Option A, gentle, is the antonym for the word rigid. Gentle means obviously have somebody having or showing a mild, kind, or a tender temperament or character. Somebody who's gentle is very soft spoken. They are not really rigid, or they are quite soft spoken. Now, if, as I was telling you all about rigid, rigid means somebody who's really not flexible. They are quite strong headed, or stone hearted, probably you can say that. But the opposite of rigid would be gentle, which implies having a character or temperament of being mild, kind, or tender. Temperament again is how you pose in front of other people. So gentle is the antonym for rigid. All right, so we did 5 words today. We learned about their antonyms, and we can carry on with learning more words and enhancing our vocabulary by heading on to the favorite place, the playbook.fun. So a lot more fun is going on the platform, all of you. So let me know in the comments, are all the words clear to you all? Meanwhile, I'll just put out the schedule for this week. So the free English classes schedule is right over here in front of you. So after today's session on Thursday, we'll meet again for another session on phrases, which will be on normal and advanced English, where I will be telling you about certain phrases which can be a game changer. So we'll meet on Thursday at 6:30 and again on Saturday at 5:30 with a vocabulary session on synonyms. So today we have done antonyms. On Saturday we'll talk about synonyms. So be there with me on Thursday 6:30 p.m. for a session on phrases, and on Saturday 5:30 p.m. for a session on synonyms. So let me know in the comment section if you all want to know anything. And from me, that's all for today. I'll see you all in the next session.